Hi everyone, Joe Ordia here for SolarSurge, and today we're coming back to you from RE Plus 2023, which is the International Solar Conference here in Las Vegas. And this morning I had a chance to catch up with Rob Schwarzinger here at PointGuard, and we're looking at the new PointGuard solar storage and EV system. So Rob, thanks for joining us. Tell us, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, thank you, Joe. So PointGuard Home is our new home energy management solution, and we're looking at a true 5-in-1 integrated system that integrates solar PV, battery PCS, a DC bidirectional EV charger, battery modules, as well as the BMS, the battery management system. So this is a stackable system, a modular system. It's a two-person installation rather than having to use 4 people to carry a 400-pound big monolithic battery. So it saves on installation resources and makes installation go faster. So you can stack the batteries up to 39 kilowatt hours per stack. You can add this modular DC charger with which you can fast charge your EV, as well as back up your home with your EV battery capacity in case of a power outage. We have also, if a DC charger is not the right thing, we have an AC charging module as well. That's just a regular AC charger. We have integrated a lot of safety mechanisms into our battery packs. We're very unique in the industry. We have, for example, a fire extinguisher in every battery pack that is heat activated and releases a gas that neutralizes hot flammable gases coming from a lithium-ion fire. We have integrated a decompression valve where hot air can escape as the thermal event, for example, starts to happen. And so we're bringing that kind of safety to your home, to your families, where it has never been the case in any other residential solution. And we're bringing that from the utility scale types of systems where investors have to protect their investments, but it has not made it into the residential sector until now.
Very cool, very cool. Rob, well, this is one of the trends that we're seeing, and of course you folks have been following the channel for a while. This is definitely one of the trends that we're seeing is the convergence of solar, inverter storage, EV charging, all under one platform. Now, Rob, as you know, this is a very competitive space. In fact, we were just shooting a video earlier with SolarEdge, who has their version of a similar type of solution with solar and storage. So what makes PointGuard so unique, and frankly, what do you think it's going to take for you to be successful to compete with much larger competitors, companies like SolarEdge and others?
That's a great question, Joe, and I think we are leading the industry in quite a few areas. For example, we have achieved 5-minute commissioning. And this is confirmed through the more than 100 systems that we have out there already in other parts of the world. The installers are confirming that our commissioning is actually 5 minutes or less. And we can achieve that because we're not relying on the slow standard communication standards of RS-45. Because we have this fully integrated system, we communicate about 1,000 or up to 1,000 times faster with every device. And that lets us automate and increase the speed of commissioning. And therefore, when an installer has spent all day on installing and mechanically installing and making connections, and at 3 p.m. they want to go ahead and commission and run into problems, a lot of the times they have to come back the next day, which ruins their margins. And so we're aiming to empower the installer to commission this thing in 5 minutes or less. That includes a software update that is downloaded automatically with an average internet connection. That's one way that we will win, that we're set to win. The other thing is that we have, again, as I explained earlier, safety mechanisms in each battery pack that are unparalleled by any other manufacturer in the space. And we're integrating artificial intelligence into several layers of our product. One is safety, for example. We're monitoring the temperature of every single cell, a battery cell, in our system, in our entire fleet. And PointGuard AI recognizes behavioral patterns as the cells go through their life cycle and flags individual cells that might be getting too hot over time, and it will actually shut off and shut down a battery module that is questionable before anything can happen. So the installers that will install PointGuard Home systems, I think, can do so with confidence that they're giving families the safest system, and additionally they will save money in terms of installation speed and commissioning speed.
Excellent. Well, that certainly is an issue, and I know with many of the installers that I'm working with, helping the installer get to a point where they can install battery storage systems as predictably and profitably and efficiently as we're installing solar-only systems has been a challenge for many installers. So I think you're on the right track there of solving that problem. Let me just run through a couple of quick technical questions for you. So I noticed kind of the stackable design, the stackable architecture. How much capacity do you get for each storage module, and how much power as well?
Okay. So we have, on the battery modules, we have two sizes. And when we're talking about usable energy, it's a 5.2 kilowatt hour output module and a 7.8 kilowatt hour output module. The sizes, dimensionally, they're the same. There's just less batteries in the 5.2. In the DC charger, we have a 12.5 kilowatt and a 25 kilowatt solution. And you can actually take, as you're charging your car, you can take electricity from 3 different power sources. One is the grid, one is solar, and one is battery. And together, you can, one single energy source cannot reach 25 kilowatts usually. So you can add them together and achieve those kinds of speeds for fast charging. And that's how we do the charging. This is a DC coupled system, so we can actually charge your car and the batteries with native DC electricity without having to go through the conversion back from AC. And most of the systems out there today, the leading systems out there today, are all AC coupled systems. So they lose 2.5% in efficiency because they come down with AC off the roof, and they have to go back to DC to charge the batteries or the car. And we go natively with DC directly into the car or batteries.
Great. Just a couple more questions for you. So in terms of the warranty, I'm curious, how long is the product warranty? And also, for installers that are interested in maybe utilizing the product, where can you buy it and how much does it cost?
Yeah. Thanks for asking that question. So the warranty is standard 10 years. And we will make this product available in the November timeframe through our distribution partners that will be announced on our website.
Great. Well, folks, this has been a short introduction to the PointGuard platform, which again includes solar, inverter, DC bidirectional EV charging, and of course battery storage. Rob, appreciate your time and walking us through the product. Yep. Hey folks, as always, if you're getting good value from the videos that you see here on SolarSurge, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't done so already. That way, as we have the new videos here, it'll come up on your homepage and on your feed, and you can stay up to date with us. Well folks, that pretty much does it for today's video. As always, I'm Joe Ordia here, encouraging you to get prepared and be empowered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.